Welcome to Yoga with Jules. Today we're going to be doing Agnistambasana, also known as the burning logs pose, because your hips represent the logs and they are about to be on fire. So to do this one, you're going to bend one leg in, line it up so that it's directly under your top knee, and your other foot is going to go right on top of the other knee. So feet line up with the knees, one is underneath, one is on top. Now ideally the top knee would go all the way down to the foot, but if your hips are kind of tight, it's just not going to. It might even be all the way up here. Sometimes that happens. But if you're having a hard time extending up in this pose, you can always sit on a yoga brick to make that easier. And it'll also help to get your legs down a little bit lower. But once you're here, you're going to push down on your legs, take your sits bones towards the ground, and extend your spine forward. And from here, you can just bring your elbows in and use the weight of your elbows to press your knees down. Then sits bones towards the ground, just extending the spine forward. And every so often you just keep checking in to see if your sits bones are still going down, because once you think about any other part of your body, it's just going to go back to default. Be here for at least a few breaths longer if you feel good about it. And when you come up, you're going to straighten your legs. Sometimes if you hold it for a while, there might be a really strong ache here. That's okay. The ache is normal. It does go away. And the fastest way to recover from these bent leg poses is to just press your thighs down and press the big toe mounds forward. And when you're ready to go into the other side, you pull it back in with the opposite foot on top. Line up the feet with the knees, and then press it down and repeat. Now, if this feels like a lot to you, then I highly recommend that you do some more warm-up poses like Sukhasana, or even some easier poses. Just depending on your level of flexibility, you might need to do a few different ones to lead up to this. But I'll include the link for Sukhasana in the description. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you for joining me. Namaste.